Well, here we are with another one, y'all. Now this one, okay. This is 25 questions every football fan or people who watch football should know. I should be good at this, man. And I definitely should get a good score. And I definitely feel like I will. But you know how these things are, man. They can throw you some curveballs in there where you're like, where you don't feel like you know anything about football whatsoever. If it's my generation, which is early 2000s football to now, I could be able to do some good. Maybe not the 2000s because I was still young then, but from 2010 to about 2025, yeah, I can answer, questions. So whatever they give me, but if they're going back to the 90s, 80s, and all that, and giving me those type of questions, I'm gonna fail miserably because I don't know anything about that era. I don't know anything about that except the things that stood out, which was, the Chicago Bears. They were back in '85. They were very, very good, and things like that. So, with that being said, hopefully we'll be able to do our thing in this quiz. Hopefully they gave me some very good questions. Hopefully it's not one of them curveball type questions that's like, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. All right, we got the
Okay,
trivia.
let's go. How many players line up for each team on a given play?
All right, how many players line up for each team on a given play? Okay, 11. 11 players line up.
Boy, look good in that thing right there. Let me check in. Hey, y'all boys, check. Man, watch out.
11. Both the offense and defense each line up 11 for a total of 22 players on the field.
If they got too many men, it's usually about 12. So, yeah, 11. All right, one. Got one right. Let's go.
Hey, Greg, you can only play with 11, Greg!
How long is an NFL game?
It depends. It depends, y'all. But if I had to say an average game, not counting overtime, or if there's like too many penalties on the field that slow the game down, I'd say about 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. So.
From a Hail Mary shot.
60 minutes, split into.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Mary shot.
Okay, wait.
How long is an NFL game?
Oh, in general. Oh. Okay, I was just thinking about the whole thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. 60 minutes. It's 60 minutes. I'm sorry. I was thinking about like an entire game. I wasn't thinking about the actual game cuz like an NFL game is like you turn it on from like it'll start at 8 and it won't be done to almost like 11, Game starts at 8 and it's over like maybe 10:30, 11, but I wasn't thinking about the actual question. I was just thinking about the length. But yeah, it's 60 minutes.
Give him a Hail Mary shot. Good! Touchdown! Ah! Touchdown!
60 minutes, split into 4 quarters of 15 minutes each.
It ain't over till that 6-0. Sorry.
How many yards is it for a first down, and how many downs does each team get to get those yards?
All right. So, how many yards for a first down? How many downs does each team get? So, how many yards for a first down is 10. 10 yards. How many downs does each team get? They get 4. But usually if they're smart, they kick it on 4th down. But if it's a game on the line or something like that, then it's 4 downs. 4 downs for each team. So how many yards for a first down is 10. 10 yards. How many downs does each team get? They get 4.
Oh, heads up, heads up, heads up. Got him. Got him all. Got him all.
It's 10 yards and you get 4 downs to try and accomplish it. If you do, you start back over at first down.
First down.
When a team decides to kick the ball away when it doesn't get the first down, what's the position called that kicks the ball away?
I've been in the celebration game for.
What is the position called that kicks the ball away? Like 4 down territory? What is the position called that kicks the ball away? So the position that kicks the ball away is the punter. So a punt. They're punting the ball away, kicks the ball away, it's a punt.
Few years, and nobody outside of Indiana really has noticed.
He's the punter. Only one punter ever has been elected to the Hall of Fame, Oakland Raider Ray Guy.
That's
I think
amazing.
Ray Guy getting inducted into the Hall of Fame is proof that positionism is on a decline, and I think as a specialist community, we're all pretty pumped up about it.
How
I'm
many
surprised the
points is
punter
a
got it.
touchdown worth?
Hey,
How many points is a touchdown worth? A touchdown is worth 6.
run it, throw it, catch it. Run it, throw it, catch it. That's it. Run it, throw it, catch it, block it.
Each touchdown is worth 6 points. The kicker gets a chance to kick a field goal after for an extra point.
Yes.
Or the team can run another play. If they succeed, how many points do they get?
They get 2. 2-point conversion, 8
2
points.
points. So they call it a 2-point conversion attempt. The NFL started using it in 1994.
Two-point conversion by the Browns. So Belichick eschewing his conservative nature.
By rule, the game clock stops to give a warning that the half or game will end soon. When does it happen?
When is the warning before the half or game ends? When is the warning? Get a 2-minute warning. You get a 2-minute warning at the half, and you get a 2-minute warning when the game ends. 2-minute warning.
He knows where the camera is. Like right into the camera's soul. No way.
It happens with 2 minutes remaining, though if a play that starts prior to the 2-minute mark ends after that mark,
Jameis Winston.
it simply stops when the play does.
Jameis Winston, he's
155 remaining. This is the 2-minute warning.
He's wild.
How
man.
many games are in the NFL regular season?
All right. How many games are in the regular season? Now it's 17. But back then it was 16. Because of the whole COVID thing, and they were losing billions for fans not being able to come to the games, they added a extra game, making it 17. But before it was 16.
Grandpa, what do you say? That's too
There are 17 regular season games played over 18 weeks, with each team getting a week off, or bye
They get a
as
bye.
it's called. How many NFL divisions are there?
Let's go!
Alright. There's 8. 8 NFL
Each
divisions.
placed in groups of 4, split into 2 conferences. What are the names of those 2 conferences in the NFL?
AFC and NFC.
AFC and NFC, which were first formed in 1970 when the AFL and NFL merged. How many teams are in the NFL?
32. 32 teams.
Damn it! Where's my career?
There are 32 teams. At its smallest in 1932,
32.
there were just 8. Who is the commissioner of the NFL?
Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell, who took over the job
Yeah,
in
yeah.
2006. Which
Yeah,
Hall of Fame
yeah,
coach
yeah.
has a famous video game named after him?
You'd have 4th and 26, and you'd run like...
Which Hall of Fame coach has a famous video game named after him? I play it to this day. And I get every single one. Every single year. Madden. Rest in paradise, Madden. John Madden.
triple verts, would say, I don't know what he's thinking.
John Madden, who was the head coach for the Oakland Raiders, winning a Super Bowl for them in the 1970s. He went on to become a famous broadcaster and is now best known for EA Sports' Madden football video game.
Boom, we cross him. The left goes to the right goes to the left. This guy crosses here, he crosses here. They have no idea where we are, who we are, where we're coming from, or who we're throwing to.
What is the name of the Super Bowl trophy?
Lombardi. The Lombardi Trophy.
It's the Lombardi Trophy, named after Green Bay's Hall of Fame head coach Vince Lombardi. Which two teams are tied for the most Super Bowl wins?
Back to back, baby.
Patriots and
That's a
Steelers.
different tier. That's a different tier right there, baby.
The New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have been to the Super Bowl 8 times. The Patriots hold the record with 11 Super Bowl appearances as of 2025.
Yeah.
How many times did Pittsburgh and New England win the Super Bowl?
Welcome to the big stage. It's a
All right. Yeah. New England Patriots. How many times did Pittsburgh and New England win the Super Bowl? Are we combining the two, or are we just talking individually? Because if we're combining the two, it's they've won the Super Bowl 12. Between them two, they each won 6 times. 6.
big stage because we here. Bro, he got 100 sacks.
Each of them has won it 6 times.
Going to Disney World!
Which team is known as America's team?
The Cowboys, but it should be the Patriots. Should be the
The
Patriots.
Dallas Cowboys, who got the nickname from an NFL Films highlight film made in 1978.
They are the Dallas Cowboys, America's team.
What is the only team to win the Super Bowl without ever losing a single game that same season?
The Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins. Patriots should also be in there, but we had a Eli Manning that just ruined us.
You just can't do it. You can't win every game. Well, wait a minute. One team did way back when.
The 1972 Dolphins are the one and only team to have a perfect season that ended with a Super Bowl win. They went a perfect 14-0 in the regular season and 3-0 in the playoffs. Which team doesn't have a logo on its helmet?
I think it's the Browns. Yeah, it's the Browns.
The Cleveland Browns, who wear plain orange helmets. What three teams play in the state of California?
All right, so now it is the Chargers, the San Francisco 49ers, the Los Angeles Rams.
The Golden Coast of Southern California serves up plenty of excitement.
The LA Rams and LA Chargers both play in Southern California at SoFi Stadium. The San Francisco 49ers play in Northern California at Levi Stadium, which is actually not located in the city of San Francisco, its address falling in Santa Clara. The state of New York is known for three teams calling it home. Which three are?
Which three New York teams call themselves home? The New York Jets, the Buffalo Bills, and the New York Giants.
Are they?
Greatness today. Greatness. Football, man. Football.
The New York Giants and New York Jets both play at MetLife Stadium, which is actually located in New Jersey. The Buffalo Bills, meantime, play their games in the western part of the state.
Guess what? I got this wrong, though. Yeah, I'm saying you gotta guess. You're gonna be wrong, though, but guess.
Town is.
Nah. Mason, what you mean?
What two teams would pirate Captain Jack Sparrow likely root for?
All right. Buccaneers and I think Buccaneers and the Raiders.
Somebody jump on sides, damn!
He'd probably pick either the Raiders, who sail the desert sands of Las Vegas, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who actually have a pirate ship with a working cannon inside the stadium.
Oh, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Oh, hey, how are you?
We mentioned the Raiders played in Oakland earlier. They play in Vegas now. Which other city did they once call home?
Anytime, any place on earth or out of space.
Which other city did the Las Vegas Raiders call home? Oakland. They were the Oakland Raiders before they became the Las Vegas Raiders.
Los Angeles, which they played in from 1982 to 1994.
What?
Earlier, they play in Vegas now. Which other city did they once call home?
Wait.
We mentioned the Raiders played in Oakland earlier.
Oh. Man, come on. See, they threw me a curveball, y'all. I wouldn't have known that. 80s? I didn't know that they were the Los Angeles Raiders at one point. That must have didn't last long at all. See, they always throw you something. It's gonna throw you off. And like I said, if it's 80s, if it's 70s, 80s, 90s football, I'm not gonna know it. I didn't know that. And I didn't, I was trying to hear, but I thought of Oakland before Las Vegas. Because they were the Oakland Raiders, yeah. But I did not know they were the Los Angeles Raiders. Man, they had to throw me one, they had to get me so I wouldn't get a perfect score. Evil. Evil.
They play in Vegas now. Which other city did they once call home?
I did not know that.
Any place on earth.
I learned something new. They were the Los Angeles Raiders.
Los Angeles, which they played in from 1982 to 1994.
Wow.
Just win, baby.
I didn't know that,
Which
yo.
team does the rapper Eminem root for?
Detroit.
We only have one shot.
They play the Detroit. Eminem is a fan of Detroit Lions. which are, yeah, Detroit Lions. Yep. Always. Eminem, Detroit.
To nail this. One shot.
Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, is from Detroit and a loyal Lions fan.
You know you're still gonna get booed, right?
I'm not afraid.
I'm afraid for you.
Which team has played in the NFL longer, the Packers or the Bears?
What are you waiting for?
Packers.
I don't know. Something amazing?
Packers.
The Chicago Bears started playing in the APFA,
What?
as the NFL was first known, in 1920.
I thought the Packers. See, now they're taking it all the way back to when football actually started. How am I going to know? Literally a 50-50. I thought for sure the Packers were the first. See? They be throwing them curveballs in there, man. Throwing them curveballs at me.
The Packers joined a year later in 1921. The Cardinals are the only other team that started in 20, and they are the oldest franchise in the NFL, period, having been formed in 1898.
All right.
How am I gonna know something from the 1800s? I mean, I'm a history buff when it comes to, you know, sports and stuff. But I mean, come on, man. You give me a question. I told you. If they give me a question from the 90s, 80s, or 70s, I'm not going to know it. I'm not a part of that generation. I mean, I know history, but I usually know like the biggest things, like, you know, the whatever Super Bowls. I know the stars. I know quarterbacks to a certain extent, but I know this guy right here, Barry Sanders. So it's like, you know, it's tough to find that all that history. But yeah, they had to throw it in there for me to, you know. No, I had a 50-50 chance though. I had Packers or Bears, but I was like, it had to be the Packers, right? Because I remember that they were the first, but they were like the first two teams. And then come to find out that Cardinals been there like from the early beginnings also. So that's the beauty of it. I'm learning things new. You know, I did not know that. I didn't know that, you know, the Raiders were the Los Angeles Raiders first. So I learned some things. So, of course, they're not going to let me get a perfect score because, you know, they hit me with a football question that literally began the football, you know, began football, and then they throw me another one from the 80s and like, you know, 90s and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm not going to know those things. I just got into football maybe like 2008. So from 2008 to now, you give me some questions, I'm going to answer them. Answer them to the best of my ability, and I might do right. But for the most part, I didn't do bad. So that was what, 25 questions, and I only got 2 wrong. So 23 out of 25 ain't bad. So very excited about that. But yeah, they definitely threw some curveballs at me like I told y'all they would at the beginning. So, but with that being said, y'all, we basically did it. And that was 25 questions that you should know. I'll see if y'all can do better than me. You know, get up either like 24 questions right or 25, you know. But I got 23 out of 25, so I didn't do bad. Didn't do bad at all. But yeah, that was a wild one. That was a wild one.